Question number 12, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Associate Minister of Transport. When was he or his predecessor first made aware of concerns about the installation and operation of security cameras used in taxis and the regular failure of some cameras to deliver images that police could use to investigate allegations about violent crimes?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
I'm aware that my predecessor, the Honourable Simon Bridges, was provided with a Ministry of Transport briefing on 9 October 2012 that, among other things, quotes Taxi Federation head Tim Reddish, saying that cameras have had a huge effect, particularly in deterring drunks and fare evaders. I was first made aware of concerns around a particular system on 15 June via the media. I asked officials for further information before making public comment on the allegation, unlike that member who was quick to comment but got his facts very wrong indeed.
That's a sufficient answer.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
On how many occasions since October 2012 has equipment failure prevented the police from acquiring taxi security camera footage to aid the investigation of criminal activity?
Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Well, Mr Speaker, I don't have that information. It may be best directing that to the police or the Minister of Police. What I do know is that the responsibility for maintaining the cameras is the taxi organisations themselves.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Why, in the 8 months since Simon Bridges first became aware of this problem, have changes to the Land Transport Rule Operator Licensing 2007 that the Taxi Federation have repeatedly asked for to fix this problem not been made?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Well, Mr Speaker, as the member knows, a review of the taxi cameras is due to me in coming months, as was required when the new rules were implemented. But in respect of the specific issue, this is not one about the NZTA's role in the endorsement of the specification of cameras. It is about the counterfeit supply of a knockoff, which if that member had sought to find out the true facts, he would have known that.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Does he agree with Taxi Federation Executive Director Tim Reddish that today, 8 months on from when the government first became aware of this problem, up to 50% of cameras currently installed are either not working, can be tampered with to distort time and data settings, or produce images that are unable to be retrieved by the police?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Mr Speaker, I haven't had those comments referred to me, so I'm unable to comment on their veracity. But what I would say is that this is an issue about counterfeit product, and that member has maligned the good name of the supplier and the New Zealand agent.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Iain Lees-Galloway.
I seek leave to table a letter written to the Minister of Transport, Jerry Brownlee, by Tim Reddish that outlines the exact statement that I just made, and I would have thought the Minister would have seen it by now.
Leave us to table that particular letter. Is there any objection? There is none. It can be tabled. Supplementary question, Iain Lees-Galloway.
Is he concerned that in the rush to get the optics right, Stephen Joyce oversaw the drafting of an inadequate rule that has failed to make taxi drivers and their passengers safer, which is what Stephen Joyce promised he would do?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Mr Speaker, I'm satisfied that the rule as implemented has been a strong success, and that's been the feedback that we've had from the Taxi Federation. But I do remind the member that the responsibility and the rule states that the taxi organisations themselves are responsible to ensure that the in-vehicle camera is fully operational.
Order. We come to questions to members. Question number 1 in the name of Dr Megan Woods.
Thank you. My question is to the Chairperson of the Education and Science Committee. When will he present the report for the 2013-14 estimates